Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
Hello everyone again. My name is Ngozi and this is Etiquette, the Nigerian Factor. You see, this has been a lifelong struggle of mine for many years, and for some people it just doesn't matter, apparently. Some people just do things anyhow you want to do them, damn the consequences. It doesn't matter who is around you, who is in front, who is behind. You're going to do it the way you want to do it. So, my take, I'm not by any means an expert, but I think that there are certain things that we need to highlight. So I'm going to categorize my etiquette discussion or my etiquette rant into 4 sections. Number 1, greeting etiquette. Okay, so first of all, we start with the way people greet now in Nigeria. It's whenever you see anyone now, it's like, oh, hi, how are you? Mwah, mwah. The double cheek peck. I'm not sure when it started, but a friend of mine tells me that he said, oh, are you kidding me? We've been doing that for a very, very long time. People who came back from England, they've been greeting themselves that way. I don't remember how far back it dates, but I just remember that in the last 8-9 years at least, it's become increasingly popular. Now, the challenge with that double cheek peck is that you don't know how people feel about proximity. You know what I mean? First of all, it is a double cheek peck. Cheek to cheek. Do not put your chapsticked lip on my cheek. It is not lip to cheek. It is cheek to cheek. Don't, hey Ngozi, how are you? No. Don't do you. Why? Don't do it. And for some chicks who are just trifling, they meet the guy, hey, what's up? How's it going? They now want to peck you, and here, you see that sweet spot by the corner of your mouth? Mwah. Come on, guys. If we're going to greet someone and you want to do the double cheek peck, the way the British people invented it, it is cheek to cheek. And it's dicey because you're not sure how people will take it. So if I've met you for the first time, don't double cheek, just give me a handshake. And then my opinion is that you should let the woman offer. Or maybe I honestly, to be honest, I don't have the answer to that. Because sometimes, for example, if a woman is married, you don't know how her husband will feel about you pecking her. So give her a handshake. Don't, her husband is there, oh, this is my wife, oh, hi, how are you? Pull her in. Mwah, mwah. No, you do not know. The right thing to do is shake her hand, and if she acts like she's leaning in, then go ahead. The other day, a Nigerian pecked me 3 times. I thought it was only Dutch people that did that. So, hi, Ngozi, oh, how are you? Mwah, mwah. And I'm pulling back, and the 3rd one came, I'm like, there's 3 now? No, it's a double cheek peck, cheek to cheek, remember that. Sneezing etiquette. Now, don't get me wrong, because this is not about criticism. Sneezing, I understand, is initiated by external stimulus. So something happens and then you sneeze as a reaction. But you're not 9 years old, okay? You're not a kid. If you're an adult, when you sneeze, you either cover your mouth, or if there's tissue nearby, and there might not always be tissue, you use the tissue on your nose, or you try to control it so it doesn't sound like SARS and people need to be quarantined because you've just sneezed. You're having a conversation with an adult. Yeah, so so that's exactly what I told her yesterday, and I was explaining to what? Why? And then you just send stuff out to everybody around you. Why are you sneezing? What is it? Some people sneeze in one room. You're in another department altogether. You need to start running from there because they sneezed. Having general conversation, there's 4 people. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what she said. Did you inform him that it should be done? No. Because she On that note, I will postpone that meeting and just have you sort yourself out. That's what I'm going to do. Because, no, you don't, there's no other way to say it. So, I apologize if you have one of those very heavy sneezes. If you do, start now to figure out how to control your sneeze a little bit. And because you know you're that kind of person, it could be allergy season. Some people have allergies, because I do. Carry tissue with you. Because if you are in the wrong meeting one day, you are being introduced to someone who is going to help you. Unfortunately for you, the person is a germaphobe and does not like germs. And you're just like, yes, absolutely. Oh, no problem. Yes. Oh, well, very nice to meet you. Oh, the guy will just be like, and then you want to shake his hand. No. Like, nice to meet you. Control your sneezing. I beg you. Final thing on sneezing. Some people have, it could be allergies. I'm not sure what it is. So they sneeze multiple times. So when they sneeze, the correct response is bless you. So you sneeze the first time. By the time you're on sneeze 5, you need to step out of the room and sort yourself out. I'm not your doctor. Choo! Bless you. Bless you. Oh, choo! Bless you. No! I'm not bless. Choo! 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 Dude, there. Help. Yeah, blow your nose and sort it out. I'm not your doctor. If you know you have those because I do. My husband tells me, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I sneeze a couple of times. And I'm okay after the first bless you. Maybe there's a general bless you that can cover all 5. After number 3, if they don't say bless you anymore, you can no longer take offense. We're done with it. So help us to keep your sneezing under check. Again, my name is NG. Keep it real and have a great one. Bye, guys. So this one's been going on for too long. Don't miss the next episode when I continue with general etiquette and conversational etiquette.